Inner Health Sanctum. 12 signs your body lacks vitamin D. Vitamin D is not exactly a magical cure. However, a deficiency in this nutrient has been linked to many serious conditions like heart diseases, autoimmune disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and bone or joint ailments. As a child, your body needed to absorb lots of vitamin D for growth and development. In the past, kids who didn't get enough vitamin D manifested skeletal deformities or a disease known as rickets. Today, however, rickets is no longer a major health problem. Even though this disease is now rare, it doesn't mean that no one is suffering from vitamin D deficiency anymore. Here are 12 signs your body lacks vitamin D. 1. You suffer from muscle pains and joint weakness regularly. The symptoms of vitamin D deficiency are so subtle in the beginning. But some of the earliest signs are muscle pains and joint weakness that you might easily dismiss as part of a rigid fitness routine or the effects of aging. You may be able to tolerate the discomforts of muscle pains and joint weakness by simply slowing down your physical activities. However, if you're lacking in vitamin D, this problem will keep returning. Additionally, it can worsen over time. 2. You suffer from chronic pains. Chronic pain covers a broad condition. Aside from the muscle and joints, you may also be experiencing migraines, a bad back, or other body discomforts regularly. 3. You feel too tired all the time. Ever have one of those days when you're just too tired even if you've had a good night's rest? It's possible you may have low vitamin D blood levels so your body still feels fatigued. Your body needs vitamin D to create energy. If you don't have enough of this nutrient, you will easily feel the tiredness creeping in. When you're tired, you won't feel positive about going to the gym anymore because you'd rather sleep. You'll also start avoiding socializing after work because you don't have energy anymore, which might lead to feelings of depression and isolation. 4. You often have respiratory problems like colds and coughs. Children who lack vitamin D are at risk for respiratory infections, according to the World Health Organization. But the same risk can also apply to adults who are vitamin D deficient, especially if they've suffered from asthma before. If you're always the first one to get a cough or cold during flu season, consider getting evaluated for vitamin D deficiency. 5. You have a sweaty head. Doctors in the past used to determine vitamin D deficiency in babies by asking their moms about their head sweat. So, they would recommend for the baby to get extra time in under the morning sun to gain more exposure to vitamin D. Excessive head sweating is still closely connected to a lack of vitamin D today. 6. You're feeling depressed. The sun is often depicted as a positive personality in caricatures, and science may best answer the reason why this is so. The lack of sunshine can really be a mood killer. When you're deficient of this nutrient, your brain processes less serotonin that can affect your positive thoughts, emotions, and state of mind. 7. You're a lot crankier. If you're sensing yourself getting impatient and short-fused, it's perhaps your body telling you that you're not getting enough vitamin D. As with depression, you're feeling cranky because of the big drop in your serotonin levels or the happy hormones. The solution is easy in this case. Take a walk in the morning and take in the warm sun, the light breeze, and the beauty of nature. Sometimes, a quick step outside can turn your bad mood and feelings into positive ones. 8. You have hypertension. If you are hypertensive, you're putting yourself at risk for cardiovascular diseases, heart attack, and stroke. So, don't disregard the lack of vitamin D in your system. 9. You're experiencing hair loss. Hair loss is fairly common for people who are suffering from stress. But if your falling hair looks abnormally excessive, you may be vitamin D deficient. 10. You have weak bones and you're prone to fracture. Do you know that your bones stop growing in your early 30s? You'll reach the peak of your bones' health at this stage, but your bone tissues will still keep replenishing as you age. If you don't get enough of this vitamin, however, the bone tissues will also not get proper nourishment. This is how you develop softer bones that raise your risks for fracture and other bone problems like osteoporosis. Even if you're older, it will still help to drink milk regularly to maintain your bones' strength. 11. Your wounds don't heal quickly. Do you have a wound that seems to heal slower than normal? This may be another sign of low levels of vitamin D. 12. You feel your endurance weakening. You used to be an active and athletic person, but if you're lately feeling that you can't endure physical activities anymore, don't discount it as aging. It's possible you have low vitamin D levels. If you increase the time you soak in the morning sun, you should begin to experience a difference in your energy levels. Sometimes, you don't have to take supplements to normalize your vitamin D level. A sunshine boost might just be what you need. Final thoughts on signs your body lacks vitamin D. Being vitamin D deficient is fairly common. Still, it's high time you pay attention to the signs because your general health and well-being are tied to it. It's very easy to treat this condition, but it's also important to talk to your doctor to get more input, guidance, and advice. For many people, increasing their vitamin D supplements, changing their diet to incorporate more foods rich in this vitamin, and spending more time outdoors can be a game changer, especially if they suffer from autoimmune diseases. These are the 12 signs your body lacks vitamin D. If you like watching this video, please share it to your friends.